this time we have a lady with us. She is public policy manager to Romanian Glovo, one of the most popular company present everywhere on the streets, in markets, who deliver it to our houses. Miss Denisa Avram.
Thank you very much, Bogdan, and I'm very glad to be here to represent the newcomer business model in the e-commerce sector. Glovo was launched actually in 2015, and we're on the Romanian market since 2018. So I will basically try to focus my intervention on two aspects. I would like to present Glovo and our learnings from the pandemic, and then what can be done to improve the e-commerce sector from a regulatory perspective. So to begin with, Glovo is a tech company with the main activity being the intermediation of the commercial relationship between users, couriers, and partners. And our partners are generally restaurants or brick and mortar shops. And in Romania, the share of partners that are small and medium enterprises is approximately 82%. And of course, in the beginning of the pandemic, we have seen very hard lockdowns being enforced around the world. But unfortunately, we're seeing one in Romania right now, and I think it's the rest of the region will follow. But for many local businesses, platforms like Glovo were the only way to continue doing business. And our internal data suggests a significant increase in partners during the enforcement of COVID-19 restrictions in the first half of 2020, with more than 3,500 SMEs joining our platform during the year. And by comparison, in 2019, when business ran as usual, we only had 500 SMEs joining. So the first learning that we had is that even if e-commerce and on-demand deliveries have been available for years, it was only with the pandemic that such online services have been kind of crucial to ensuring business continuity for restaurants and small retailers. And at the same time, these online services have helped a lot of people, including vulnerable individuals, to have access to goods, to groceries and meals. And here I would like to mention a very great project that we have launched with Kaufland to help the elderly get grocery deliveries through a dedicated hotline where they could call, place the order, and Glovo would deliver. And basically, overall, I'd say that some of the benefits for retail when trying to get onto the online platforms that operate on markets are expanded geographical and user reach, fast delivery, outsourcing of the fulfillment of orders, and long-term increase in profit and revenue. So basically, this is a short introduction. We're now also innovating and launching new verticals. And here I'd like to mention dark stores and dark kitchens. These are retail and restaurant facilities exclusively designed for deliveries. And I think this is going to be the next step in the future of online delivery and retail. But we've also seen some issues when it comes to the regulatory framework that we operate in. And I think because I cover the whole region of Central Eastern Europe, from a public policy perspective, this region is very, there is a lot of outdated legislation, let's put it like that, when it comes to digital platforms. And so what I'm seeing is that there's a lot of cash on delivery that remains very important. And I think governments can do more to support the use of contactless payments by raising either awareness about the public health benefits and by also working with financial institutions to ensure inclusiveness in the financial sector. Then for a significant number of businesses, e-commerce remains challenging due to a lack of digital skills. And here more education is needed and maybe more penetration into the rural areas. And yeah, I think overall we need more e-commerce enabling measures. Again, coming back to food transportation in Romania is subject to a law from 1998, which was meant for catering services, and Glovo came to Romania in 2018, 20 years after. So I think there's a lot of work to kind of revise such very traditional legislation. Another thing that we've seen is that I think governments can do more to also relax their policies, and in certain cases, coming back again to the outdated legislation, we see that there's current incapacity for online delivery of over-the-counter medicine that doesn't require special transportation conditions. And although we have a discussion in Romania on telemedicine already happening, it would be nice to also consider how to get that medicine that is prescribed by the doctor to the consumer. And so, yeah, As a final note, I think governments need to ensure that e-commerce can continue to operate, and when they're taking into account new restrictions for COVID, basically they should also think with e-commerce and also delivery services in mind. So yeah, this is my intervention, and basically I would like to focus more on the debate that will follow shortly. Thank you.